Let me check the game audio this time. Okay, cool. And make sure I have the category set right this time too. OMORI. Yes. Perfect. It feels weird to use the Fear and Hunger overlay for OMORI. I don't think I'm gonna do a different one for each game though. So I'm not even sure what games I'm gonna play next. Let me just make sure. Yes, okay. The sound is working this time. The sound is working correctly. I adjusted the audio, so if it's too quiet, please let me know. I put new game. Hold on. Not new game. Don't do new game. We're relaunching now. Back. Good. Okay. Not a new game. We had a new game. We have a loaded game, a save game. What were we doing last time? Basil went missing. I think Marie's a ghost. 225. Yeah. So I looked it up, and apparently this game is like 20 hours minimum. 100 clams. You're taxing, my man. It's 20 hours minimum. If you don't do the whatchamacallums, side quests and all that. I'm just focusing on main story. I don't think I want to do that because I kind of rushed through Lisa. I rushed through Lisa a lot. Lisa's not a long game by any means, but to complete both games in like Lisa painful and joyful in 2 streams was a little fast for my liking. I think I'm gonna try and take my time a lot more with this game. I'm gonna lower the music audio a little bit more. Wayne, why are you still playing this? Listen, I got it working massive mode A. More than faster than Rizzardi last time. Did Rizzardi do A or did he do B when he submitted it? I know it didn't count, but he did A. Didn't he get like an hour 42? Yeah, like an hour 42, right? Faster or shorter than that? I don't want to climb up the flag. Let me take the bus stop. Hour 12. Ooh. He sounded confident too. I remember he said nobody's gonna beat that for a while. Doesn't seem to be in service. You want me to climb all the way down the bus station, the ladder? Get back to the woods. Handicapped that myself and played Osa, but of all things. How fast do you think you could do it, like, on your fastest character? Bella, right? How fast do you think you could do it with her? Marina, 50 minutes. Did you get that, or is that, like, your estimate? Oh, snap. Was this here before? It was here before. Never mind. Estimate. I see. I believe in you, Raccoon. I believe in you. What's that popping up on my screen? I believe in you, Raccoon. I was saying, though, I rushed Lisa when I was playing Lisa, and I don't want to rush this game. So more than likely, Marina's just well prepared with the neutral book and Alchemy 2 for fire. Oh yeah. Let me get the white square out. Rush these nuts, by the way. I'm not rushing this game though. I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm gonna do side quests and all that. I'm gonna read dialogue. I'm gonna have a good time. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. I'm still working on the lore analysis. Didn't enjoy it, felt bored and left it, but I love the RL moments. But it's like the game moments. Didn't enjoy what? OMORI? The R. Oh. I haven't played it. I haven't played it at all. I'm completely blind. I don't know what's gonna happen. Please do not spoil it for me, because Panda spoiled a little bit of it for me. There was a... I needed to kill rabbits. I won't spoil it, thank you. It is my first playthrough. Hope you enjoy it. I just can't stand it. I prefer Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. That's not completely done yet, though, is it? I think it's early access. Last time I played it, it was like a demo. Get him, boys. He's faster than OMORI? Jimmy's done. I might play that next then. Because I was going to play this game and another game afterwards before I got back to Fear and Hunger. I might play Jimmy. I didn't know it was done. Released 2018. I'm going crazy then. I'd watch Jimmy instead of this BS, to be honest. You and Neo just do not like this, do you? That's fine, man. You don't have to watch if you don't like it. It's just not a good game. I don't know if I agree with that yet. It's a great story, though. You gotta understand, man. You gotta understand. Some games just aren't games. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. We get a lot of walking simulators out here that are like good stories. A great story, and that's why I hate it. I want to read the story, but I can't play. I understand what you mean. Stuff like, what is that one game called? What's Left of Edith Finch? What Remains of Edith Finch? That was a good story. It was just not very engaging gameplay. Well, Jimmy's a great gameplay and an amazing story. Well, hey, I'll look into it. I was planning to play it anyway, eventually. Why not after this game? This game's got style, though. I like it. I like the music. I like the animations. I'm a fan of turn-based combat. Yeah, but this is a grinding RPG with boring gameplay. Well, Life is Strange and What Left of Edith Finch is a walking game. To be fair, a lot of people would like say Fear and Hunger has boring gameplay. They'd say Pokemon has boring gameplay. Some people just don't like turn-based games in general. Would I agree? No. But like they bring up good points. Yeah, but we have to think in Fear and Hunger. And story aside, I'm not sure about saying we have to think in Fear and Hunger during combat. If we're being honest. Who say? Like, hey man, I love Fear and Hunger. You know I do, but like, you have to be able to admit the faults of the things you love. If you truly love them. P. P is for pterodactyl. Panda, are you okay? M. M is for mnemonic. Where are the rabbits? I need to kill rabbits. Do I really want to sit here and kill 20 rabbits, though? No, there's like 25 he wanted me to kill. I need clams, though. I think I'm broke. What do you mean you messed up in your gameplay? The moment I spawned Splatoon and it messed up on disabling Blood Golem. 25 rabbits to kill gameplay grind. He's talking about the dude who wants me to kill all the rabbits. 25 rabbits to kill gameplay grind. You're saying that, but it's an optional quest. You don't have to do it. P. P is for pneumonia. You already said P. We got past that letter. Beginning dialogue is long. That's like most RPGs though. It took me like 2 hours to get into gameplay for like Persona. K. K is for no. W is for wretched. Gets good afterwards though. The memory like OMORI's. What did he mean by that? Then it sucks again after. H is for hour. Are you talking about Persona when you say it sucks after? I guess there's nothing left to do. I don't want to kill the rabbits. They've done me no wrong. No, Persona's always good. You just gotta play it on the hardest difficulty. Otherwise, it's a snore. I mean, I believe most people play it for like the dialogue and the character connections. X is for xylophone. Panda, are you okay? How are you doing, by the way, Cracked? I forgot to say hello to you. Except Persona 3, that one you have to play in normal. I like the boss battles. Of Persona or OMORI? Why does that keep popping up when I'm over here? I feel like I'm dying. Are you sick? What's up? Pen has been chatting nonsense in my chat throughout my playthrough with Mouthfight. I didn't even know what was going on. I just woke up in a mold. That's how it goes, I suppose. Why does that thing keep popping up on my screen? Check my video later and see Panda chatting weird stuff. Whatever makes her happy, I guess. Going to the junkyard. Where are you like this? I hate you so much. What a bastard. Actually, though. Oh, just to let everybody know, it's Zelda all over again. Oh, with that one kid, right? It's gonna be like a 4-hour stream tonight. I gotta work at 4 AM again, so I have to wake up at 3. But it's a short shift, so I don't actually have to like sleep for very long. Is it going to transition into Fear and Hunger? Raccoon. If you're just gonna keep being a Debbie Downer. Yep, I just started. It's the very beginning. T is for Tsunami. I haven't figured out what heroes things do. Oh, that healed him. It's lit. G is for Gnosticism. I was saying earlier, I rushed through Lisa. I didn't do like any side quests in Lisa. I just got through the story. And I don't want to do the same thing for OMORI, so I'm really going to take my time with it. You just messed up Kel. That's fine. Kel's my least favorite. He can get messed up. Eventually, I think I'm going to like restream Lisa. Just because I feel bad I didn't really like go through everything I could in Lisa. No, not hero. C is for, I actually don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm gonna say Nadarian. My face indented into a cliff. What's your deal? Oh, it's the kid. You're looking for the kid. You ever do Lisa the Joyful? I finished both games in like 2 streams. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was like my first time playing Lisa in like 5 years. But I rushed through it. Because I was like stressed out that weekend. So I wish I would have taken my time with more. So I'm probably going to like replay it sometime on stream again. Probably not anytime soon, but eventually. But yes, I really enjoyed both Lisa games. And the first one too. Right, my first playthrough I killed everyone. I think I killed a few. I got lucky with roulette because I wanted buckets. I got lucky with roulette and I think I only lost like 3 people my first playthrough. Oh snap. Okay. I'll leave him too then. Did you actually lose Hector? You bastard. How could you lose Hector? He's happy. Happy's more crits. Don't be happy, be sad. I played like the first hour or like 2 hours of this game with no sound on because nobody told me. Everybody just thought I was playing a silent game. I got the sound fixed for this stream though. I was talking about the music and nobody questioned anything. I was like, man, this is a real bop, this is a real banger. And nobody said anything. Heal yourself. Music for the game is awesome. Indie games have been doing like really well with music. If anything, the music, the presentation, especially the boss fights. Last night we fought Pluto. I think it's Pluto anyway. This thing does a ton of damage. Even sad. Also, I tried to Terrifying Wayne last night. Wait, did you send me that last night? I don't think I saw it before I went to sleep. I didn't see it till the morning. Are you done, by the way, Panda? Counter. And I sent him a scary video before asking him to hate himself by playing Overwatch. Fortunately for you, I don't play Overwatch. I play League. Done with what? Your alphabet. Are you done with your alphabet? Oh. League won't let me stop playing. Yeah, man. That's the way it goes. What position do you play? Yeah, there aren't many silent letter words. Jungle? Same, dude. There's no silent Z. I'd believe it. It's still OP as fuck. I abused more jungle. Like a year ago, I was trying to get Mastery 7 on every single jungler. But I kind of like fell out of the game. I got a good few though. I got like 6 or 7. You crackhead. I was really into the game because I had just gotten into college. And it was still like it was still COVID times. So I was just in my dorm room doing nothing all day. So in between classes I would run League games. What's this guy's deal? He's super strong. I don't play League myself. Good. Hero can take it. I hit myself, but not that much. Understandable. Man. We're gonna go this other way though. My dog's in here now. Blanket. 10 heart, hold on. You. I'll raise our tank. The big damage, he gives us big numbers. Oh wait, let's go get a reward from the ducks. Ducks that look like rabbits. I got their kid back. I require a reward for my services. We did it. We saved the city. What's the dandelion do though? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, I messed them up. Whoops. We're gonna go over here, but these things do crazy damage. Make myself sad. Let me make myself sad. Me too, buddy. Am I under leveled? These things are kind of crazy. I'm losing juice over here. I wanted to do bread slice. I feel like I'm under leveled. Maybe I should go kill those rabbits. I love the victory theme though. What's over yonder? Okay, I guess that just heals anybody. I think they gave me a manual to like read about what those things do, but I'm just gonna find out myself. All of us are already level 6. Get it together, Cal. It's yellow snow. I stepped in it. Jesus. 5,000 clams. Am I supposed to have that much by this point? You got a hat on. Can't wait to watch the sweetheart fight. I don't know what that means. I know who Sweetheart is, I think. Because there was that one kid who was like obsessed with her in the village. If Basil was here, he could take a picture of us in this hat. What's your deal? Yes, fishing minigame. No fishing minigame for us. Okay, I guess. Are we on heels? Also, I'm gonna send you a GIF. Very cold in here. I've sent you a GIF of violence. Why? I guess we don't need to be over there. We'll fight this time. You'll love it. Apparently rabbits have really sharp claws. I think that's supposed to hurt if they actually wanted to. That's the hero? I want bread. I want to see what bread does. What's it looking like? Okay. We're gonna get the bread. I want bread. Okay. This is not a drill, folks. We're getting bread. Unless this just does like measly damage. What does it do? $60 heart. That's kind of nice, actually. That's kind of nice. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's... pie. None of it rhymes. Okay. My strategy is just to get Aubrey mad so she can headbutt. That's the strat. That's what we're doing. And we can just give her the bread. This thing's paying for itself already. Wait, is that... did she do 20 damage to herself? I feel like I'm under-leveled. You hit him. You hit him. You guard. You guard. I want bread. Whenever I get bread, it releases the happy chemical. Why? No happy chemical for me today. I see. I have to remember that place. Is the depression game making you depressed already? It's been pretty happy recently. I mean, we haven't gone to the bad place in a while. How are you doing though, Dema? Depression game has been pretty happy. There's a spider on the moon. I have to hydrate myself. I can't let you guys do all the work. Is level 6 under leveled for this area? I feel like it is. Crow, be my friend. Please. I'll be back for him. The crow must be my friend. Yeah, sure. This reminds me of Link's Awakening. They had the 2D sections. I just stole his whatever I just got there. Cardboard. I stole his cardboard. Computer part. Basil search squad. I prefer to look for oregano. How are you doing, Cylindrius? Dead batteries. We know, we need live batteries for the fish. At the beginning of the stream, I had to like double check to make sure I was in the right category and everything. I had to make sure the volume was still working. You're not gonna call me the scuffed streamer on OMORI too. One category is enough. Most horse. Did he win that? How? Nope. Oh, don't. No, don't. It's not. I know it's not. I'm not checking. I'm not checking because I know it's not. I'm confident. I checked. I double checked. Whoa. Hold on. I want to fight it. You can't trick me. You can't trick me. But I'm not gonna fall for it. I might fall for it. Okay, here's just gonna have to deal with it. Hold on. Cook for yourself, homie. And I want to fight that thing. Come at me. Is this a mistake? Mayhaps. Oh, I didn't heal him already. Whoops. I wasn't supposed to pass to Aubrey. I was supposed to look at Kel with Aubrey. It's not looking too hot already. I feel like I'm underleveled. Am I underleveled? Should I have fought all those rabbits? Should I have killed the rabbits? Did I do wrong by not committing rabbit genocide? You guard. Hit him. Look for Aubrey. Ooh, a shark plane. Okay, you eat the, don't eat anything. Hit it. Also hit it. Annoy her. Make sure Mori doesn't die. Kel can die though. We don't care about Kel. You're black. You're black with blue background. Yes. Wait, I'm black and friend is angry with red. This is the intended effect. Hit him again. Takes a long time to build up the energy. He learned Mach. Everybody gets level 7 except for Kel, because Kel's bad. Why must people lock their doors? Why must they make it hard for me to trespass? There's a crow down there though, I want to talk to the crow. Okay, what does rebound do? Damage all foes, yeah. You, I need juice to all friends. Oh, he's squishy. Why can't you move faster, hero? We don't want Aubrey to miss out on XP. He's a useful party member. Cal can miss out though. Cal can miss out. Cal can for sure miss out. That is completely fine. Why are you killing poor Astro Bunny? He started it. He started it. All I did was finish it. He chose this for himself. One sec. Sorry about that. Wait, you're from Spain? I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican. They speak Spanish too. Quite recently and suddenly, a rogue planet burst across the sky at an alarmingly fast pace. Oh. Yes. I have to go back to the pros. What do you mean? Cozy Wayne OMORI stream? Yeah, dude, we're just taking it easy today. Taking my time with the game. I'm gonna be doing side quests and all that, you know? A little breaky break from the gore and horror of Fear and Hunger. The crows don't want to talk to me. I just want to help them out. How you doing though, Lord Quaz? I'm just gonna call you Quaz. I've been calling you Lord. I need to be charming. I don't know how to do that though. Clearly. Okay, I was gonna die again. Hold on. I can save him. Jesus. Seven heart. I don't get out of bed for 7 heart. Doing good. I see my boy Wayne stream. I tune in. It is what it is. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, I found the sus Wayne OnlyPans. Why did that get highlighted red? I'm gonna hold out. It had your name. Oh, I see. I see. I didn't know that. I see. I'm gonna hold out and hope that there's a Marie picnic nearby. I don't want to spend my items. Casual Twitch user. I never like watched Twitch until like I started streaming. Do I have a donut to give him? My donut. Unless he wants his specifically. I understand. Oh, do I need the joke book? Become friends with the crows? I need to tell them not the crow joke. The scarecrow joke. They seem to like that. Is Kel actually a useful teammate? What? Maybe you're worth keeping around, kid. Maybe you're worth keeping around. I just looked all the way around. They're literal kids. You better not just throw him away. The whole kid has gone bad. Toss him out. Kel just ended up dying in like 2 of the beginner fights. So he's like behind on XP compared to everybody else. 43 clams. At CPS, yes, allowed like report a situation. No, we don't have to do all that. I'm not even their guardian. Call CPS. I have no responsibility. Oh, let me turn them cans. You're basically their god. You control their world. You're more than their parent. So how's CPS gonna help? You think CPS has like... You're their everything. They're gonna bonk me? They can try. How many cans do I have? Oh, it tells me. I'll turn those in later. Oh. They keep like stopping before they say his actual name. Oh, is it because he's not like an actual captain anymore? What's this guy's deal? Treble. You got Buddy, Pal, Ace. Since she stopped coming. Girl problems, I see. I'm gonna have to give the lad a talking to. Some of that Wayne advice. Oh, Amigo's asleep. Okay. Hey, pal. Oh no, he's gonna mess it up. Killed him. You killed him, Kel. Sweet. Oh. Sweetheart doesn't come around anymore. This special mixtape. Oh, okay, so I have to go to the junkyard now. He's lovesick. It's a Kel moment. Don't you dare bring Hector into this. He's gaslighting now. I didn't steal your stuffed toy. What are you talking about? Yes. This is his backyard. No, they've got enough problems already. I'll disturb it, why not? What's... Oh no. Does it fight back? You know what I like to hear when my grandmother told me about the new job? What? What did she say? Did she spit some crazy at you? You're gonna be in a chair all day. If you're working retail or food service or any sort of customer service, that's not true. They don't let us sit down. They insist we stand on for all 8 hours. Oh snap. What did he hit Aubrey? It's customer service, but it's parking management. Hero's not pulling his weight, man. You're supposed to heal. How are you supposed to heal if you're the last one in, like, battle? We have life jam at least. I was gonna say though, like a valet, or the person who like sits in the box, handles the tickets, and like opens the flippy thing. I don't know what the flippy thing is called. Called the barricade. The barricade. I forgot there were typings. What was it? Sad beats happy. Happy beats angry. Angry beats sad. Okay, get sad. I don't know what who knows what a barricade is? I'm expected to know the word barricade. Okay, OMORI has to use the fries because Hero doesn't have enough pep in his step to actually be the healer of this party. Never mind, never mind, never mind. We get bread. Is this FF? You killing her? I'm sure you guys will be fine. We're just causing a little disturbance. We're getting a little whimsical. I'm sure everybody on Earth is fine. I don't think everybody on Earth is fine. I might have done an oopsie. Listen, when they said cause a disturbance, how was I supposed to know? The disturbance meant like... I can't be held responsible for decimating a planet. My planet. I hope it's not Earth. Rematch with Pluto? Does he want? Like the dog Pluto? No, the ex-planet Pluto. Maestro. Backpack. Was I looking for a backpack? Hold on. Somebody here has like a speed up. I need to get like, man's mustache is magnificent. He works very hard on it. We got 0 keys up in the corner. Dungeon time, I guess. Left. Left is always the way to go. Left was not the way to go today. This is where your mom lives. Gold watch. Useless in battle. Newt. You got me. Kel is digging through trash. Aubrey needs more speed too. Aubrey's just gonna be like perpetually angry this whole playthrough. This is unfortunately her fate. He has one ability that makes her that does extra damage if she's angry. So that's just her thing now. She will be forever angry. It's like OMORI will be forever sad. Women. Oh, actually, we might get bread. I hate Kel again, never mind. Oh, Hero has charm. Massage. Yep. He massages. That's what the old lady does to me when I volunteer. Just make me the leader by selecting tag in the player menu or holding A. Oh. Oh, okay. So I have to go back and like talk to the crows as Hero. Do not do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. What? Did I make a mistake? RIP good ending? Actually? Wait, actually? Bro, that's crazy. I don't, bro. Cylindrius does a little too much trolling. You had me worried. You typed don't do it like 3 times in the chat. You scared me. Wait, what does P stand for? Pterodactyl. Nine. Pocket cat. Hit this thing. His Kel's ability that he can dig through trash. Bro, get a pocket cat emote. I'm the trash man. The animated emote hasn't gotten like approved yet, has it? Is it usable yet? They approved the Karen one like 2 hours after I submitted it. And the animated emote I think is still getting approved. That's why I see Karen every day, Emma. This looks like a dog. I love it. I tried my best. Let's see. Wait. Dig through the trash. Your wife looks like a dog, by the way. Don't say that to me. Hey Karen, you keep us alive. But someone did. Okay, so we're just learning all the abilities now. This dude. He's giving them the light skin face. Toilet. Toilet ramen. Ew. I'm not gonna eat it. One of my party members might though. Is it Basil? Have we found him? Oh. It's Lisa food. I'm the Life Jam guy. He sells Life Jam. Oh, he's gonna punch one of my friends. He's gonna punch one of my friends. He's gonna kill one of them. Let it be, hero. Oh my goodness. It's Kool-Aid Man's cousin. Brother, you killed all my friends. That's no good. Turn them into bread. They're toast. I'm gonna smack Life Jam guy. He's not getting away with this. 0! I'll get him one day. Not today. Watch out for walls, Kool-Aid Man. I'll buy some Life Jam. That doesn't sound like healing. I wanna fight you. I wonder, you will need to later. It's a little ominous. Comet Hammer. Wait. You can have the gold watch. It's useless, just like him. These indie games never miss with the music, do they? Can Kel talk to ghosts? Smack the ghost. I couldn't tell it was like at an elevation. Be sad. Headbutt it. Big damage, big numbers. This is why we like Aubrey. She's useful. She does damage. Big PP damage? Exactly. Maybe if Kel spent less time digging in the trash and more time doing damage, I would like him more. Yeah, you kids. Yeah, even parents have favorites. They shouldn't, and they'll tell you they don't, but they do. One man's trash is a kid's fortune, I guess. I have my favorites. To anybody but Kel. If everybody's speed goes down, did it really go down? I have my favorite parent. Exactly. Everybody has favorites, you can't stop it. No bread for us today, though. Mine's alcohol. We all have to cope with life somehow. Cook, hero, cook. Alright, these dudes are like Pokemon. They only have like 4 skills I can learn at a time. I didn't have to cook. I cleared out the junk here and found a perfectly good roasted chicken. I wish I knew that before I ate it. A perfect chicken. We still in the prologue? It might be a bit of a long game. Yeah, we'll fight. We're under leveled. I can't go skipping fights. Boom. Do I get happy? Who makes people happy? Zero progress streamer? What do you mean? I've been doing nothing but progress. I'm the most progressive person I know. I make all the progress. Wait, actually, how do I get... Oh, Aubrey makes people happy. Yes. Okay, wait. Wait, no, hold on. Hit him. Pep talk him. Annoy her. Hit him. Okay. But we need to find Brazil. What does that mean? Basil. There you go, you got it. But the sad person. Same thing. It's in the title. Remember their name. Big damage? Is he dead? Not dead yet. Oh, bread. Bread time. Don't steal my kill. Bread time, bread time, bread time. The happy chemical. It's coming to me. And Kel remains level 8 like a plebeian. Why are you going after Aubrey? What did Aubrey do to you? I think they kind of forgot about Basil too, you know? I think we're meh. Thought it was getting worse. Maybe I'm just tired. You forgot about Basil. We're helping Space Boyfriend. Do whatever. We're supposed to be looking for our guy. Our cameraman. Run and gun. Has Kel decided to become a productive member of this party? Kel doesn't attack based on his speed instead of his attack. What's your speed looking like? 22. 22. 11. 8. How are you the healer with the least amount of speed? Everything is gonna hit us before you can heal us. Hero stats are a little counterproductive. Bubble wrap. Ooh. Kick. Do we have 3 charming? So we have to be Kel. You know what I love? What do you love? What do you love, Panda? One of the only words old people know is my uncle's going to the fridge, yeah. Some people are just like that. Some people just say those things. I've been trying to stop. It was a bad habit. I try not to as much as possible. We just keep getting toilet ramen. Let me heal Aubrey before we fight this thing. Those people disappoint me. They just get into the habit when they're young, I believe. Nobody really tells them anything because it's kind of awkward too. Tsundere playing. Is that a Undertale reference? Referencing Undertale? Well. I don't think I ever actually finished Undertale. I did like Genocide Run my first playthrough. And I just never got around to beating the Sans fight. I like planes. I've never been on a plane. I'm gonna eat a Ritz cracker. I'm not sure if the mic's gonna pick it up. Oh, you just like them in general? Big damage, big damage. Oh, you get bread. Everybody garden. Don't take this from me. Bread. Yeah, we get to fight. How much does Hero heal off of his teamwork? I guess we got bread and I can use those, but I'm kind of trying to stockpile. If I get enough bread, I can just spend all my money on like juice healing items. 14 hearts. No motion change, but decent heals. Oh, we found that guy's donut, maybe? No, never mind. He wants a specific donut, not my trash donut. Is this? This is not the beginning. Oh. Bro, he's gonna seduce the cheese. He has a summon. Ems. The humble, hungry hamster. He has to seduce the cheese. If you're ever needing any cheese eating services again, you know who to call. Neat. Oh no. Oh right, it's this kid. We're gonna have to beat her up. We're murder hobos. Mortar hobos. I think I will. Man, but there was a ladder we didn't climb back there. I want to climb the ladder. What? I caught her though. I mean, hold on. You thought she juked me, but I juked her. The game didn't expect me to have such amazing skills. Let me take some pit stops though. Go up. There you go. That could have killed us. Where did she go, Marie? Oh, and we can't actually stop and do a picnic this time. Big sister energy. We're just not gonna acknowledge this then. Download window. Sad beats angry. No, angry. Sad beats happy. Happy beats angry. Angry. Okay, yeah. Become sad. Dirty fella, isn't he? Oh, I didn't equip snack time. What did you name Sunny? Sunny? Sunny is sunny. Good? What does that mean? Don't actually tell me what that means. Don't say good. Don't tell me these things. Don't tell me these things. $106. Aubrey carry. I love how Inari went 0-3 in lane against the Malphite and blamed the Kane jungle. Oh no. I get irked when people name video game pro tags after themselves. I tend not to, like naming Ness something that isn't Ness. If they have a default name, I tend to go with that. If they, Ness equals Zen. If I have something that heals the whole party. French fries. Amount of fries. We heal OMORI. Olivia equals stinky manure. What I was saying though, I tend to like name people their default names. Sometimes I go online and see if like it matters. Because in Earthbound, eventually they ask you to like put in your name, like your real name. So I've always just named Ness, and whenever that moment comes, I just put in like my actual name then. Or if it's like a role-playing game, I usually just name them after myself. You should do a theme run. I was thinking about it, but I was gonna do Pokemon Trainer Marina, but like the more I thought about it, the more annoying that sounded. I was thinking about doing a JoJo's team, like theme people after McDonald's. I was thinking about like doing more challenges or theme runs though. Haven't had any good ideas. This is my McFlurry. This is my McRib. This is my literal rib. I'm Adam. I've technically done a theme run. Which one is that? Oh, the first Fear and Hunger or the second Fear and Hunger? Yeah, I was just thinking you were talking about something else. I may be rude and pretentious, but I'm not a liar. Self-aware too. Okay, let me go back, heal, and there was a ladder we didn't climb before. Also, Wayne, have you ever seen Scary Movie? I saw like bits and pieces when I was younger, but I don't think I've ever seen like the whole thing. I know what it is though. Oh well, we get breast implants still say, oh no, I've seen that. I remember that part. There's a watermelon. There's over yonder. Ooh. Can only OMORI pick it up? Ooh, hold on. I think I got a thing. Yep, baking pan for him. And meteor ball for you. And you learn a new skill. Heal all friends for 40% of their heart. Yo. God, I still remember the Hangman puzzle answers. We heal, and then we go. Oh, can we knock all this stuff out? Nope. You find art? What'd you find? You know what? I haven't fought the worm thing. I want him in my bestiary. You have to complete the bestiary. Let's not get Aubrey angry this time. Oh. That thing has like no health, right? Let me bread slice it. You hit this. Guard. I want bread. I want stockpile on bread. Nice. Does he live? He does not. A shame. Oh no. He's dead. He's dead. What if I just went back to the backyard? But to not die in a horror movie, don't run in slow motion. Wait, where? Not in the hole? Oh, the bus stops. I also need to, I need to go talk to the crows now that I can charm them. Ooh. Psycho Clown movie Stitches. Is Stitches a clown? I mean, I wouldn't say so. What is a clown? She's not wearing like a colorful wig or like... She has face paint, I guess. But face paint alone does not a clown make. Is Needles a clown? I guess you could make a case for Needles being a clown. He looks more clownish. I wouldn't consider him a clown though. Wow. He isn't I've heard that, yeah. Please don't. I made the mistake of watching Terrified. It's funny. Oh, you know what, Cylindrius? You said something in chat earlier about somebody blaming the jungle after they fed, and I completely forgot to answer you. I remember that you said that though. I think people just lack self-responsibility. Sometimes you make mistakes and that's okay. But not improving from those mistakes is not okay. I need to go to the cattail fields. Let's talk to the crows. I don't have a joke book yet either. One. The other one was way over here. I didn't see the third one though, I don't think. No, that was the third one. Bread. More bread. I would just continue to stockpile on bread. Cylindrius, you got problems. Was it a mistake because it was bad or a mistake because it was scary? What does this do? Get to watch a naked lady get cut down the middle. Hmm. Oh, so it is it a slasher? It has like the over-the-top gore and stuff. It's a gore fest. Is it a gore movie or is it a slasher? Those are two very different things. Headbutt him. I didn't see how much run and gun actually did. Una vez más. It's both. It's a good time. At the end, when the final girl is about to kill the clown, he pulls out the Glock cock. $109 damage. It's been a while since I watched a movie. I can't like sit down and watch a movie by myself. I have to do it with friends. And we have to be like talking and discussing it the whole time. I can't commit to just like watching one thing for 2 hours. It's how in game if we remove Neil's arm. Does he actually? I've only ever gone for his torso. Super Gore first, I'm good on that movie. Hack away. Squirrel. Curveball. Dude, we're getting a ton of skills. Hold on. Wayne is a baby, he's scared of horror. Is that not the intention? Wayne's never seen Needles pull out his Glock? Because I just win the fight? Hello? My favorite movies to watch are horror movies though. So he shoots you twice. Is it an insta-kill? Or can you live it after you take one arm? Let's see. What's he doing? Skills. Reduces foe's attack. Attack 3 times, hitting random foes. Kinda neat. Okay. I'll remove guard. Oh, and mock. If the foe's angry. No, I don't like having foes be angry. You can, it's like 50 damage. That's funny. I want to see that now. Aubrey attacks a foe and becomes happy. No, we need Aubrey to be mad. Make a foe feel random emotion. Well, all you have to do is save the game and then load. I want to see it now. I want to see Needle shoot somebody. What do we get? What do we get? Cool. There he goes. Nature's so beautiful. 5-leaf clover. Luck increases with more energy. I guess. Take this stuff. You can have the clover. I don't have the joke book though, so I get the joke. Ooh. She has unique dialogues for everybody. I want to see them. Hold on. See the way she's talking to Cal? She's trying to rob the cradle. An investment. Let's see. Clams 464. I feel like I wanted to do something, but I forgot what I wanted to do. We'll talk to Space Boyfriend. What is the update on Fear and Hunger? He hasn't given like a concrete date, but I'm hoping it's gonna be the end of this month or the end of next month. See Needle shoot someone. Hey Wayne, hey Chad, I hope you're having a good time. I am. I hope Chad is having a good time as well. I can't speak for others, but I'm having a good time. How you doing? Know you? Salami. And has been a little all over the place today. As good as I can in this scuffed stream. Wait, I can't say no you. He's about to go ballistic. Don't worry, my depression will hit soon since I have to go to the DMV tomorrow. Once I've allowed your message. Happy chatting. This keeps popping up for me. So, the auto mod for Twitch flags just about like every word. I think Panda got flagged for saying like hole. Just the word HOLE. That got flagged one time. So either me or one of the mods has to like mouse over and approve the message. Hole, yeah, just that word. Gangbang. I had to approve a lot of Panda stuff. But yeah, that just means we have to approve what you say. Don't. We played his evil theme. Bussy. You guys are testing it, ain't you? Cool. He's a little trigger happy. tight gripper. Space ex-boyfriend, dang. Space ex-boyfriend. Gorilla grip bussy. Chat degraded. They're just Jesus. They're just they're testing limits. They're limit testing right now. Goblin on that guy. You have to make him feel sad. He has to remember the breakup. My manhole. Oh wait, hold on. Counter? You annoy her. You guard. No, I shouldn't have guarded. He's gonna hit Aubrey anyway. Never mind. Did lots of beefy, strong construction workers have their way with it? What? Oh no. Okay, now we have to get sad. Does this hit him 3 times? Let me try. I want to see how much counter does though. Run and gun, hit him. 20. That's with sad buffs though. Ooh. Does it matter if the enemy loses juice? Aubrey, don't be sad. That means Automod is broken. Why won't Automod attack? Let me remind you that when I approve something for Automod, it stays approved for like a week. Yeah, it won't get flagged for like a week. Why couldn't you have made OMORI sad? I need OMORI to be sad. Headbutt. Annoy her again. I made Wayne approve the entire multitude. You did. You did. That's a lot. It is a lot. The amount of times I've had to like mouse outside of the game to approve something Panda said. Let me... $25% of juice. Actually, sad is good for a hero. I have to... it stopped them free. I think... Okay, so I'm gonna keep Aubrey mad. Hero can be sad, because that reduces the damage he takes. No, but then he'll take damage to juice, and I need him to have juice so he can heal. My rage cannot be contained. You cannot playsate me. Man, can I just have him be neutral then? Counter. Hit him. The swing back. Okay, he can't be anything but angry now. Well, there we go. Permitted the term Russian bitch. Finally got it to work. Because you called the girl Russian. Wait, what works against angry? Sad beats happy. Happy beats angry. Angry beats. Yeah, okay. This checks out. Make yourself happy. Hit him. Please don't let Aubrey die. Booba waifu. I guess Automod's okay with Booba waifu. I don't like losing juice though. It wasn't with ass waifu. I guess Automod just prefers the front to the back. We all have our preferences, I guess. Oh yeah, attack her. You hit him. No. Heal Aubrey's juice. Without being sad. Everyone probably got mad at me for using an insult in a nationality. Are you trying to crack the code of how to make Automat flag you? Let me throw out an insult in a nationality. Enraged. Will it ban cum slut? Yes, it did. I was about to deny that one. Just to be different. Let's see. Keep healing. Aubrey's juice. I'm trying to get to 10. We should be hard to limit as bots for Twitch. You know what? I'm gonna make myself sad. You keep countering. Use that on you. It's on you again. $26. If he's just gonna attack Aubrey, I can let OMORI be sad. Just stab. Keep countering. Actually annoy yourself so you do more damage. And you cook for Aubrey. I've got a strategy, I've got a plan. Looks wistfully into the distance. Furious. You weren't supposed to do that. Heal Aubrey's juice. Heal everybody's juice. Please don't let Kel die. He needs the boss XP. I beg of you. Okay, we can't just counter tank anymore. I don't have guard anymore. Oh no. Stab. Guard. Get this man's up. He needs the boss XP. Don't let him miss out on the boss XP. Okay. Heal yourself. You're the fastest. You can do it. Who was lame enough to stop dating a spaceman? Some chick named Sweetheart. With the power of friendship. Yay. How you doing, Neo? Eye patch. He took it off his corpse. So fun fact. Are you about to finish my intro? Is it ready for preview? The hardest one of this game is Perfect Heart. Captain Spaceboy. It's because I stabbed him like 3 times. His other half. And maybe it would have been cool to see that, like, when I saw it in game, is all I'm saying. Like, a little video from our friend Neo, though.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
You forget about it by the time you encounter her yourself, since it'll take a solid, let me think, 13 hours to get her. That's the wrong one. Version 3? Let me assure you, Panda, whenever I see the name Perfect Heart, I will absolutely remember. That is how my memory works. I just remember the game. Snap, I uploaded the wrong video. Cool bedroom in space. I want one. He's abusive, bro. You see the way they're like... Just put glow-in-the-dark stickers on your ceiling. We got Luffy over here. Wait, when are you getting married? Are they still pretending this is all really happening? Wait, when am I getting married? I don't think I have an answer for you. Wait, when are you going to? Standing up straight. Are they still pretending this is all really happening? Neo, I don't know if you actually know the story of the game or if you're like just guessing. Amazing question. We love to see it. I'm just guessing. For sure, I don't think this is happening. We had like the real life like portion with Sunny. I'm just not sure if this is his like schizophrenic dream. Train pass. Just kind of obvious. No, yeah, it's obvious this is like a dream. It's not, you'll find out. Don't tell me these things. Oh. Everyone's follow moves improved. But they haven't found Basil yet. Surely the smell by now is gonna make it easy. I ask every question an Asian mother should ask. Wait, did you eat yet? I have not. Did you do your homework yet? I did not. Did you clean your room yet? Nope. When do I get grandkids? In this economy? You go to college yet? I'm in. You get a degree yet? No. We see the bloody footsteps again. What's your deal? Oh, it's Amigo. We got to ask if he's a doctor yet. No, I'm the disappointment child. They're just gonna ask that to the other ones. They've come to terms with me not becoming a doctor. They forgot about Basil the same way we forgot about Basil. You do piano lessons yet? I haven't touched my instrument in like too long. Do you have rice in your house? There, I uploaded the right one this time. Okay, here we go. Let me... the desktop audio back on.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. They are rage, brutal, without
Okay.
mercy. But you will be worse. Until it is done.
What's his name? think that says Richard. That's gonna be the beginning of all your videos. I'm so happy my own grandmother doesn't ask me these things. My parents have had the talk with me. They were like, when we were your age, your grandparents would ask us when the grandkids were coming. But in this economy, we don't really expect anything out of y'all. That's just the intro for one, actually. Look at you, putting all this effort. Good effort will surely be rewarded. I believe that. But at least I know that my parents understand. I had to be here and be intrusive as possible. Yep. I have my fair share of complaints. But at least they don't expect me to have, like, kids at this age in this economy. Brazil, get your ass back here. Just make sure they know you can't take care of them because they ruined the economy. My parents aren't that old. Mine are. Where are you, Brazil? There he is. Let me do some math. Come back to us. Become my party member, I beg of you. Oh, the barn. This is where we find his corpse. My mother had her first son at 17. He's 25 now. She's 44. So around the 79, I think? 79? Maybe 78? Quick math. Is it time for a real life portion? I'm pretty sure my mom just turned 40. My grandmother had my mother at 17. Your grandmother's only 63? 61? F. If the economy was good, she would have retired like a year ago. I feel like that's pretty young for a grandmother. Nope, she's still working in parking. That's why I said if the economy was good. Oh. We're back here. Nepotism. You'll love to see it. I saw Basil. I saw Basil and I saw the thing. Meow. What are the answers? Skinwalkers. Brazil. EEB. AE. I can't check my journal anymore. Twin giant pinwheels. God, seeing this brings back memories. I guess I could stab myself. I'm gonna take a look around, just make sure there's nothing over here. want you to see me. I want you to watch while I do it, meow. Found the best way to end off terminus streams, yeah. When you stood here before. I saw it all when you stood here before. They read before using suicide when it fades to black end stream. 3 days left. 3 days. We just can't escape it, can we? Can't escape the Termina. Ooh. What is this shark? I got 10. Hit. Oh, okay. I get it. King. King's worth 13, right? What's the king worth? 7 and 9. 16. Kings are 10. Oh, okay. Okay. 7 and 9. I'll stay. All face cards are 10. Aces are 1 or 11. Okay, thank you, thank you. 6. I got a hit. So what are we looking at here? 13 plus something else. And I'm at 16. He stayed too. He wins. One last one. One last one. My gambling addiction can't take it. So what am I looking at here? 13. Ooh. Not again with the knocking. Wayne has issues with gambling. I do. I try to stay away from gotchas for the most part. It's your old friend Kel. We playing some zzz. We didn't actually open the door, right? This is how we see him through the door. Man. The Zenla Zero thing? Yeah. We gotta open the door. I'm mostly okay. Once I spend money once, I think it'll snowball. So I try not to spend any money on these things. Look at him. He's so tall. He's all grown up. We're in the real world. Listen to the ambience. I haven't heard back from Zelda Zero though. The first jump scare when you open the door. Calm down. It's so weird seeing them with the regular colors. He's got a Tamagotchi, dude. You shouldn't carry that around outside. Tamaguchi. Now might not be a good time. What did he mean by this? Who's this kid? We're schizophrenic. Oh no. Beginning of the end. This is the park. This is the actual park. Have it your way. What does that mean? Have you never been to Burger King? Oh yeah, I guess so. I was like there once and it was so bad I haven't been there ever since. I was there like one time when I was a kid. Like less than 10 years old, I believe. The experience stuck with me so much I've never been ever again. Support your local artists. Their mottos have it your way. It just didn't stick out to me. There's a bunch of trash over here. Apple juice is the best. Wayne has a clear is. What do you mean? When you like Little Caesars, your opinion on fast food is irrelevant? What is this Little Caesars slander? What's wrong with Little Caesars? Pizza is pizza. Unless it's Domino's. As a next Little Caesars employee. We do not like our customers. For legal reasons, this is the joke. That's any customer service position. That's any service position. Nobody likes customers. They make us work. They make us actually do our job. This is hobbies. Can I go any Domino's points? Should I order pizza? Not from Domino's. Oh. This cat is familiar. We know this cat. But if I order again, I get a free pizza? Wait. Like, you buy one, you get one free, or, like, you use your points to buy one? Little Caesars doesn't have points on their app. They don't have point rewards. It's some sad stuff. I signed up thinking they'd have points. Live actually 3 minutes away from a Little Caesars. So it's very convenient for me. When you get 60 points, you get a free medium 2-topping pizza. And that does sound nice. What's this? I gotta get as much money as I can before I get to... Oh, but I want the trash. We need money, Kel. You can use it with other coupons. It's just very convenient for me to order Little Caesars. I don't even have to tip a lot if I order... Whatchamacallit? If I order delivery. Because they're actually 3 minutes away. My order gets picked up quick. Because I still do tip a lot. Here's the code for 2 medium pizzas for $13. Captain Spaceboy games, sweetheart movies. You pet rocks. Man, this is making me feel nostalgic and sad for a life I've never actually lived. By gift for hero. Pet rocks. They won't tell you this, but you can actually just go to the park and pick up a rock. You can get a pet rock from the park for free. I have 3 pet rocks in my room right now. Nuh-uh. Listen, Big Rock doesn't want you to know that the rocks at the park are free. The unspoken Riz. I'll bet fighting that would be a tough battle. I'm probably gonna fight something like that. Jackson. Papa Chip's chip off the old block cookbook. Our dog Hector. You gotta play the Forbidden Riff in the guitar store. I ate earlier, but I could eat. Hey man, if you're hungry, you're hungry. Oh, gotcha. What do you mean? We got his gift. But it's mostly because I'm thirsty. We got a 2-star. Did I tell you I got a foursome with Pocket Cat and 2 ghouls in Dungeon Knights mode? You didn't tell me that, no. You got flagged for foursome, by the way. We have to beat it now. I need something cool. Oh snap. I'm chipping away my own things. OMORI has. This is the strat. This is the strat. Just disable automod. No, but if somebody says something actually mean. Ugh. Let me ban the person. I guess so. Oh jeez. Hold on. I must focus on the game. No. What's the high score? I got cool glasses. Can you give us a summary of the story so far? Okay, so we're this kid named Sunny. There's like 2 sections to the game. There's the real life section, when we look like real people. And there's like, I think it's the dream sections. where like we run around this like colorful fancy adventure world. In the real world, Sonny like sold his house, he's moving out, he's leaving in 3 days. And Kel here came to like reconnect with him. Because I guess they haven't talked in a long while. Even though in the dream world, him and like the rest of their friends are still like close friends. Also, we're looking for a friend named Basil. In the dream world, we're looking for him. In the real world, I think he went through something traumatic or something. Yeah, Bale. There's not really a very good direction for how things are going right now. Oh, it's those kids. Biker gang. Is that Basil? You have Omri, Mars, Bale, RB killing here. No, it isn't Basil. It's oregano. You got Paprika over here. If you got beef with her, then talk to her yourself, you creep. Oh, he's one of the bikers, isn't he? Paprika, have you seen the anime? Wait, was your hair always up? My hair up? It does things on its own. Kim. Oh no, I recognize this person. Oh dude, Jesus. Bro. Is she actually just carrying around the baseball? What happened? She's gonna bet, bro, it's about to be a Negan moment out here. We used to be friends. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I'm about to get flashbacks. Sonny's here. I'm right here, homie. What's up, dude? Three years since we left the house? We're shut-ins. Maybe 4. Dude. Bro. Oh, dude. It has nails on it. This is actually a Negan moment. We're friends. We're friends. Why are you doing this? Encourage Sonny. You stabbed her. Hold on. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I should not have done that. 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 I forgot I had a knife. This is real life. Why do you have a knife? Should not have done that. Should not have done that. I should have just let her hit me. If there is a good ending, I don't think we're getting it. You stabbed the random girl. That was Aubrey. That was our friend. She had a spiked baseball bat. Good thing you had your knife. What do you mean? Good thing we... I don't know. It's all because you made her the party leader. Listen, listen. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because she was gonna hit me doesn't mean I should have stabbed her. Does that make her less dangerous? No. Does that mean we should have taken it? No. But like, don't stab people, you know? I guess it does. Listen, I just don't want to stab Aubrey. We like Aubrey. Aubrey's a friend. I don't know if you noticed, but Sunny's here too. How could he not? She's about to bash my brains in. But 3 crimes isn't necessarily a felony. I just feel like we could have... there could have been a conclusion where I didn't stab a person. You could always... Saves come for a better ending. I kind of want to see what happens if I don't stab her. Out of curiosity, because I realized as soon as I hit her, I saw the slash. I realized I shouldn't have done that. I forgot I have a knife. I don't know if there's actually endings. I just remember you saying good endings over. I know you're joking. I don't know if there's endings in this game. There are endings. He's not our party member. When is the last time we say it? It is like outside the house. I want to see. Don't worry, stabbing her doesn't affect. Don't tell me that. Panda. Wait, does the game end, Pug? All games end. I kind of just... Okay, well, if you've told me that, does anything happen if I, like, guard instead? No. Please refrain from saying such things in the future, but thank you regardless. Go kick your ass and leave because weak. That's something different. That's something different. That's something different. What do you mean nothing changes? That's different. That's a whole different cutscene than me stabbing somebody. Did you actually take my knife? Hands. It's all we need. Oh, dude, let me put on the sunglasses. The grill Arby's leaf. The end result is the same. One of those results is that I don't stab somebody. Wormhole. Wormhole. Listen. Listen. It's okay to murder? I disagree. Listen. 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 It won't take long, okay? Are those guys wearing recycletists? Listen here, Linda. Am I Linda now? Hi. Hi. I guess I'm Linda because I answered to it, huh? I want the CD. Listen, if there's like if there's a choice for me not to stab one of my childhood friends, I will definitely take it. I'm mashing the Z key. Morals are overrated in this economy. Weirdest thing I've ever heard. You need to breed that skeleton. I've heard you say weirder things, Panda. I'm gonna save scum for a better gotcha drop. No, I didn't say this. I heard someone else say. I know. I'm just saying. I've heard you say weirder. If that's the weirdest thing you've ever heard, you need to hear some of the things that come out of you. Like what? Let me go into the auto mod records and see the things I've approved this week. Man. By the way, didn't hear me say to Sparrow that fear and hunger one make go butts make me act up. See, things like that. Why are they so thick? Oop. Why did Miro give them so much cake? No way I lose. No way I lose. Easy game, baby game. My finger's getting tired. We beat it. We beat. This is fine. What happened to the knife? Those aren't even bikes. She's the only one on a bike. Those are all scooters. I see them pedaling their foot. She looks cool even if she's about to beat me with a bat. Why does nobody notice me? I'm right here, dog. Man, the inevitable passage of time is such a downer, bro. People grow apart. Things will never be the same as they were before. This is a playground. Why does she have a bat? It has nails in it. Nobody is saying anything. Where are the adults? There's so many questions here. Sunny's carrying a steak knife. Time do be changing. I'm not gonna run. I can't leave Basil. Let's all calm down. And then Kel's gonna be like an insinuator. Time to get based. I don't leave home without my steak knife. Don't hit Kel. If you're gonna hit anybody, hit me. She headbutted him. Just like in the dream world. She spit on my shoe. You don't have to do this, Aubrey. You don't have to do this. I'm not gonna hit you. If you have to knock out Kel, that's fine. We don't like Kel. Hug it out. She needs support. Where's the hug skill? I could use this on Kel, but I'm not. Can you win by fighting passively? Panda said no. We're just gonna let her beat up Kel. Maybe she'll get the anger out. There's a third way to win. Is it by running? By having Kel do all the work. You know, you maybe should have said that. I was thinking about it, but in the end I just decided, oh well. Okay, so it's either, let me get this straight, let me get this straight. I can stab her. Is one of them a game over? Because that's, we don't count that as an ending, Panda. Manslaughter at a playground. Game over, stab Sunny or Kel, okay. I'm not really liking any of these choices, I'll be honest with you. I have to be like, Kel just has a baseball. Kel has a basketball. No, he has a basketball. Please don't do that again. Ballin'. So she just not hit Sunny? I can't use that on him. Please just spit on his shoe for like 3 turns. Man, you're gonna make me stab her. You got that Tarmina RNG. Man, I went through all this trouble to not stab her. And she makes me stab her. RNG issue. It was self-defense at that point. I guess I can justify that better in my mind. We tried. We tried. I don't know if you noticed, but Sunny is here too. He's only standing right in front of you. What a happy reunion. I stabbed our childhood best friend after they bullied you and knocked Kel unconscious. RB bashes kills cut in. Son, stab, RB rage quit. Okay. A street that's diagonal from ours from the crosswalk. Street that's diagonal from ours from the crosswalk. Yep, that's Basil's house. Don't be such a downer, Basil. When we used to be friends. That line just tears my heart apart, it does. Man. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it. I'll see you later, but he has hope. Man. He turns back before he goes in. It's all hitting a little close to home. This is all hitting a little close to home. Man. Is it boss? Boss. Speak to me, boss. I guess not. That weird knife guy. Hello, kid. My dog did something. Do it, punch a kid. I just stabbed the kid. On accident at first. I know it's self-defense. How you doing though, Jax? Should you really let me? I don't have the knife anymore, right? I guess we're punching a kid. How are you? We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. At least it's not like Persona. Where you can just gun. Kel surprises you by getting knocked unconscious. Or worthy foe indeed. I have to spam heal right now. This kid's got some hands on him. Made me sad. It'd be a lot easier if Kel didn't die. It'd be a lot easier if Kel didn't take my knife. Now I have to throw hands with a child. Damn it, Cal. He took my knife and then he got himself knocked out. Charlie punched me. Why, Charlie? In faraway town. Bruh. The Maverick. That weird kid Mikhail. The disgusting. How old are they? You need heals, homie. Oh, let me get that coin. Oh, the Maverick, you're so funny. Man, you're saying let's take him down like you're gonna help. Can you get a buff off before you die, please? You can't even do that for me. Does this child have one single chest hair? He does. Look at him. Oh, he's got clip-on headphones though. Those are cool. We're doing chip damage. Man. $28. Yeah, it's pieces. We might just die here. Oh boy, I sure wish Kel was useful. Even in real life, he does me no favors. He avails me nothing. You whiffed it. This really is a two-person job, isn't it? You're asking kind of a lot there, Wayne. Am I? End my misery. You know what? I'll stab Aubrey just to not have to go through this. Cal is a fully a lump. He is. He really is. Jesus, he's almost half. I'll heal. Hello, Kel. I feel like I should be having more like healing items at this point. There's no way Kel survives like the fight with Angel and with this guy. Maybe Kel should take a nap. He's taking a nap right now. He's knocked unconscious on the floor instead of helping me with this guy. I want him to make me angry. Or skip his turn. Alright. I just have to do like 3 heals in a row. So I can like stand a chance at actually hitting him. Finally, Jesus. I get like 2 hits in now. Even better. I'm picturing a slap fight right now. Inconceivable. Finally, Jesus. Take my energy, the Maverick. This isn't worth $10. Oh no. My guy, the Maverick, is going through it. He's paying girls for dates. Why is Cal making things harder for me? If we get into a fight again, I'm the one who's gonna have to do this. Sugarheads, crackheads. I'm sorry, I need this money for healing so I don't have to get into a fight by myself again. Get a pizza slice. An orange Joe. Okay. 6 health. It recovered 5 health. Why? Oh, Toby made this song. Man, I'm working hard so I can pay for you to be full health. I'll let you work so I can reap the benefit. Exactly. Please find the house with the stone chimney in the yellow roof and the yellow rock door with windows. Yellow roof, yellow door, stone chimney. The pizza goes to the house with the tools in the lake, the work on the side, and the work table on the side. There's a work table, there's tools. That's all I need to know. Here we go. Okay. This pizza goes to the house that has the garbage on the left and right side and the white roof. Left and right side and the white roof. What? There's a white roof, but this pizza goes to the house that has the garbage on the left and right side and the white roof. Left and right side and white roof. It's either that one over there. This man's handwriting. I can only read it because I've read worse. Which one is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Jesus. I'm doing this for you. You have 6 health and you're gonna make me get into fights by myself. I'm doing this for you. Medicine, yes. Please. Oh, thank God. Give me all. Give me the whole stock. Thank you. Okay, where was I going? What was I doing? I had to find Kim. Where's Kim? I completely forgot where I was going. Did I already talk to these people in the save file? Yes, I did. Okay. Please give me money. Where was I going? I got distracted with the whole job thing. Garden shears. I'll keep an eye out. But I'm a little busy, lady. What's your deal? Charlene. Oh. Here you go. What does that mean? Stop that. Hey. Come and see. What's inside the house? Kim and Vance ruler. Is this their mom? Hold on. If this is Vance's plot, I want to get that lady her prescription. She'll die if I don't. We gotta help the elderly. Even if they did mess up the economy. Sorry, calm down. Never mind, stay there. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hey. Yeah. Okay. We rule this. Do you? Do you? Getting very bold, Cylinders. This is like the second time we've tried to have an uprising. You can't unionize in chat. Let me get this. I gotta this lady her prescription. I need to find a picnic basket. Let's read her mail. That's Snoop. We're some snoopers. Jeez. Let's not stay here. Bye, lady. I don't even remember who I was supposed to be looking for. Dude. Where did it all go wrong? Where did all the time go? Where did all the love go? We used to be friends. It was bad, dude. It was bad. Let's see. And I can't even ask Marie, like, where I'm supposed to go. Because she's, like, dead or something. Let's see. It's not this way because it's roadblocked. Let me take this though. Where did he say they were? I completely forgot. By the wishing well, right? By the fountain? Yes? No, that's where the dude was. Where were they? There we go. What's this? Progress. Oh, her bike's outside. Okay. So what's gonna happen is I have work in 3 hours. I completely forgot. Okay, tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. It's gonna be a long stream actually, because tomorrow's the last day I work. Coming back with OMORI again. I'm trying not to rush it like I did Lisa. I know I keep saying it, but I have to keep saying it for myself. Let's see. Is anybody I know streaming? Let's raid somebody in a OMORI category. You know what? Why not, right? Stay with me here. Stay with me. We're raiding somebody. Let's see. Don't tell me what to do. Please stay. We're gonna be raiding somebody. Please, pretty please, and thank you. Let's see, right here. We got 2 colorful characters here. Let's raid them. It is Core 00, who is also playing OMORI. Let us spread the love around. Why not? Thank y'all for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm a little tired. Sorry. We're gonna be raiding somebody. I'm really out of it. Thank y'all for stopping by. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Thank y'all.